Our school opens doors for kids to have choices about what they do in the future.
It's all about making that learning relevant.
I know that kids are successful and kids really enjoy it, and it's a great place to be.
Well, K-Tech could not be a more ideal environment.
Every school is teaching reading and writing and math, but we're trying to do it in ways that forces them to critically think.
You know, the faces light up, they're excited to learn, and they're so engaged.
Engaged students, that's what you'll find at K-Tech, the Kenosha School of Technology Enhanced Curriculum, a pre-K to 8th grade charter school that's preparing students for success in a global society.
In the name, Kenosha School of Technology Enhanced Curriculum, the idea was that we were going to use different technologies to engage kids in traditional subjects: reading, writing, math, science.
The focus on science, technology, engineering, and math is referred to as STEM, and one of the technologies that K-Tech uses is Lego robotics.
It brings an excitement to teaching for me and to learning for the students. It's pretty exciting to see their faces and how engaged they can get as soon as you bring something new into the classroom. And I have parents coming up to me the next day, you know, my kid came home talking about weight distribution. How on earth would they learn about that? You know, Legos aren't just for playing, they're for learning too. This is a science class. We do experiments with them. For me, it's easier to explain the concept through the hands-on materials than it is through a book. When I show them, that really sinks in.
Learning by doing is an important part of providing students with the skills they'll need to succeed in the 21st century. All students need to learn math facts, but at K-Tech they learn by applying them. While younger students are using robotics, 6th through 8th graders are learning computer-aided design and electronics.
People are starting to see why K-Tech is different with our science and technology and engineering curriculums that we have.
And the curriculum is a lot more than Legos.
It's a pretty rigorous and involved curriculum, and I think it does a really great job preparing kids for the future.
Sarah McMillan, in addition to teaching science and math to 6th graders, also shares K-Tech's successful techniques with other educators.
We're always happy to share. We've had a lot of people come through, a lot of different schools come through and tour and kind of see what exactly it is that we do here. Like, if you want to do math and science, don't feel like you have to reinvent the wheel. You know, there's no reason to have people come up with something totally different, totally separate, when there's a really great program that you can get involved with and already use.
So the next one that we're going to do is we're going to do the hammer.
So we've been able to invite a lot of teachers from across the state, and particularly across Kenosha, into our building. And we've done professional development opportunities and are very excited about our program being carried over into other schools.
K-Tech is a learning laboratory, sharing the lessons it has learned with educators throughout the region.
I mean, I'm preparing our next generation of teachers, and this is what we want to have them doing right here. So we have an ecosystem going on where the fish waste is providing nutrients for the plants. They're absorbing everything. It's not just the lessons they're teaching on hydroponics or aquaponics. They're observing how to create a supportive school culture, how to make everyone welcoming as they come in, how to really meet the needs of all of the students in the classroom. So it's a wonderful environment just to place them in.
Creating that environment involves getting the students out of their seats and working in small groups.
In a charter school, differentiation and teaching in small groups is very important because we have students of all ability levels. We service students with disabilities that are English language learners, as well as students that are highly capable and well above grade level. So it's very important that we really support and teach from a very early age about meeting students' needs, both using technology and online resources that support student learning, as well as small group instruction with teachers.
That approach has been working, as students have exceeded expectations on the latest DPI report card, while at the same time developing 21st century skills.
The terminology 21st century skills is kind of a funny one because we've been in the 21st century for more than a decade now. But what it really means are those things that students need to be successful that aren't the academic standards. They certainly need the academic standards. They need to read and write and do math at a high level. But 21st century skills is really about that creativity, that collaboration, that ability to communicate, and to critically think and solve problems.
Communicating, critical thinking, and problem solving are all important, but there are 3 key words that sum up what K-Tech does: caring, connecting, and innovating, as every day K-Tech works to discover new ways to prepare students for the 21st century.
And we think we've got something pretty great, and just kind of share what we're doing with people.
My hope is that we've prepared students to go into any field and career that they want.
It's those connections where you can see those light bulbs going off in their heads, that they've made a connection between the material and the real life.
I don't know any other school that provides the opportunities this school provides.